So the Transgender Resource Center exists to support transgender folks, their families, allies, and to provide education to the public at large.
That's perfect.
So the drop-in center really exists to support folks who don't have support anywhere else. They've often experienced a rejection from their families of origin, been pushed out of their houses, been pushed out of school, unable to get employed for lots of different reasons, are experiencing homelessness, and really don't have easy access to a lot of the resources that we all take for granted. Healthcare, help getting a driver's license, these are things that people need our support for. Basic necessities like toothbrushes and clothing and food. Sometimes some folks that come in for drop-in, that's the place they eat every day because they don't have those resources elsewhere. Really, we see everybody. There isn't a population that exists where there are not trans people, and so we really see everyone. So the drop-in center really tries to provide services for people where they are, and services that people are not able to access other places. People who identify as transgender or gender nonconforming can't always just walk into the Social Security office easily and get help. Sometimes they need someone to advocate for them, to help them. So the Resource Center really tries to meet people with the services that they need where they are. There's a big gap in transgender competent services, I think, throughout our nation and, of course, in our state. And people need help doing basic things like walking into the Social Security office to get their Social Security card. Someone who's transgender may walk in there and nobody knows what to do. They act like this is some newfangled thing that is scary. And so it's really providing advocacy to help people just get through those basic things. And providing places like the Social Security office education so that when a transgender person comes in, it's not a scary thing. They know exactly what to do and what to expect and how to act. And it doesn't have to be some unknown obstacle. One of the big components that we offer is our Transgender 101 training, where we give people the basic information about what being transgender or gender nonconforming means and how to ask some of those tough questions. Like, what name do you prefer? What pronouns do you use? To make it not such a scary thing. And we've done that all over the state. Everybody needs this information so that it isn't an issue when someone who's transgender or gender nonconforming comes into their place of business or work or comes in to get services. Everybody has a basic idea of what to do and how to get past those stumbling blocks. We really are trying to create a space where people feel like they can come and they are cared about, and there isn't a behavior that they have or a coping mechanism that they have that's going to cause us to do what maybe their families have done and reject them or say you're not welcome here anymore. We're really trying to create a space where people feel like they are cared about. And at the end of every day when I leave the building, I say, I love you and I'll see you tomorrow. And I mean it. And in the beginning, people were like, what? And now people get a little frustrated if I forgot to say goodbye to them or I missed them on my way out the door because they want to say I love you back. Because now we've been able to create our community within those walls where that is possible.